Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cut back. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes a heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Duncan.
Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns at corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
How would Paul Bryant like you to remember?
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Collins has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Roll Tide, family, Roll Tide. Glad to have everybody up in here. It's going to be great. I want to say thank you for everybody that's going on. Watch this later. We do appreciate y'all. And just in case y'all missed it, we are Bam Damn, a damn Alabama family up in here. And proud of it. Gut Nation forever, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all so much for being up in here. At this time, I would like to bring on my brother, the one everybody has been waiting to see, Mr. William Bryant. Come on down, sir.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make the damn win. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Hey, William, how you doing, sir? Good to have you up in here, brother.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide roll where legends are made right here at this university here. The only one that can say that because ain't no legends anywhere else but right here.
You got that right. You got a bunch of wannabes. You got a bunch of
Oh,
got
yeah.
a bunch that think they might be, but you only got the one true where legends are made. Champions are built is Alabama. Yes, sir. Before we get going, Reverend, before we get started on all this, I
Yes,
want to take a moment of silence. The reason I came back in with the clouds and the stars and the heavens on our intro is because the flash flooding in Texas is taking a lot of lives up to heaven. And I would like to do a moment of silence for all the ones that we've lost, the ones that are still here suffering, for all the families and friends of the chosen ones that God chose to bring back to heaven. So at this time, I'd like to do a moment of silence, please. Amen. Thank everybody for listening to that. I do appreciate y'all. MFR Jones, great to have you up in here. Roll Tide Rise Up always. Jeff Stapleton, Stephen Hicks, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being up in here. I got to give a good shout out right quick to KB. I do appreciate KB honoring us on his show with BAMA Sports even being mentioned on such a great show that he has. This gentleman we've watched these old men here, we've watched him grow and he has worked his ass off. And KB, listen to this old man, sir. Be careful, man. You're working yourself to death, but I'm so proud of you and I'm so glad of everything you have done, brother. and I appreciate you even mentioning our names, because we ain't all about it over here. The only thing we want to do over here, we like to raise a little bit of money to send somebody to a football game, buy a motel for them, and one day we can get enough money, we can give them a meal ticket or two. So that's all we're working for over here. We're diehards. We love Alabama. We're going to be here until the Lord tells us we ain't. What you got to say, William?
And I don't want to mention too, it's not only that what you said about sending them to the game, but I'm fortunate enough that I get a little money every now and then, and I don't mind spending it on you, our fans, you in the chat right now, and this shirt that I'm wearing, I ordered it. I seen something on Facebook and I ordered it. But if you want a closer view of it, it's got thank you for the memories. I can't get it going right.
Stay up there now. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Hold up. Stay right where you're at.
Okay. It says thank you for the memories, and it's got Bear Bryant. It's got all the coaches that we won national championships with, and it's got names of players on different teams that we've had in them championships. And I just wanted you to see that right there. And I don't mind. Like I said, I've been fortunate enough. I come into a little money every now and then, and I get extra. And I've got an extra one of these here. If somebody wants to win it, I don't know what kind of contest we're going to do. We'll give you that in the next week.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. We just
figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's a good looking shirt, If you look, if everybody thinks about it, look at it. It looks like a city right there. T-Town City going on, where champions are made. Look at that. Got all the names that built it. You got the name of all the coaches that won championships at Alabama. I mean, there's a lot more players, but they hit the high spots of it. So he does have an extra large.
No, just one X.
You got one X.
Yeah.
You got one X shirt that we're going to figure out a giveaway probably next week or the week after. We're going to do something, but at least he has that in hand. Hey, AJ, good to see you, ma'am. But it ain't like our other giveaway we did. We're still waiting on the Bam Dam shirts to come in. We're still waiting on them. They are ordered. We're waiting on them to come in. As soon as they come in, we'll let you know. They'll be shot out as quick as they come in. Seriously, they will. Before we get into the next topic, rat poison, I've got to do this real quick because y'all know what's going to happen. Y'all know on this topic how I feel about the damn rat poison. I mean, I do appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the kudos. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Blackburn, Miss Blackburn. Good to see you, brother. It's just, we've been here before, y'all. Every single one of us been here before. Yeah, you look at paper. Oh, look at it. Yeah. Oh, we're the greatest of all times again. Oh, yeah, we're right there. Look at us. We're it. We got the best coaching staff. We got the best everything. We are here. We are back. It's on. We win a national championship. It's on. Listen to everybody how great Alabama is. How great. Look at all these recruiting. Look at all these 5 stars we got right now. Look at these 4 stars we got right now. Look at everything we got going. On paper, we are, hell, we shouldn't even play next season. Just hand us the damn trophy. Rat fucking poison, y'all. Before I get into it, before I get on my stool here, go ahead, William. Tell me what your thoughts are, brother.
Yeah, it's, I mean, there's a good part about that too, because you remember Nick Saban there whenever we had that great win, he said, "I'll take that rat poison all day long." You want to feed that to him. But there's a good kind and there's a bad kind, and the rat poison he was first speaking of was the bad kind that would kill a dynasty, and we don't want that to happen because we are still a dynasty, and we always will be. Because I don't see any other college that's got as many wins as we had, and had the back-to-backs, and had, more than three wins in 6 years, which is considered a dynasty, and I don't see anyone else that's done that. Or maybe they have in the past, maybe once. That's not a dynasty. whenever you can do it multiple times like we did, then yeah, we're the definite dynasty. So thank you for Eddie for acknowledging that. You know, when you first came on over here and started, you know, watching us, we appreciate you. We love you, even though you're in South Carolina. Okay, but thank you. You recognize that, and we appreciate you. Anyone else out there that watches us, you know, go ahead. Rat poison. I know I'm probably rat poison.
All right, brother. All right. Close that trap. Close that trap. Let that little tail wiggle. No. We have been here too many times. I myself have fell for that bait all up in it. The last time that I could actually say that I actually felt it from the top of my head to the tip of my toes, that this was going to be Alabama's year, that we only had one thing to work out. Just one. That was 2020. 2020. I don't know if y'all remember that year. That was the C year. We can't say the word, but it's that C year. Everybody had to wear the damn mask. Can't breathe. You know, can't look at them. Got to stay 6 foot away. It's that year. And I was here, and at the time, you know, we got Touchdown Alabama. They had a great show going on. They still have a great show. So y'all get a chance, check out Touchdown Alabama. I enjoyed listening and watching Stephen M. Smith. He was a host there. He did a great show on Touchdown Alabama. He is now a coach. He's doing a good job, by my understanding. But Stephen M., miss you, brother. Enjoyed your time on TDA. But anyway, during that time, he was asking most of the people, I'm going to say 93% of the people who 2020 that was calling into his show and making comments was, there ain't gonna be no football this year. It ain't nothing. No, it ain't happening. This ain't happening. I call in. Spencer Reaver, call in. Hey, Stephen M., man, what's going on, brother? Hell, this is what I'm saying right now. Not only is Alabama going to play, they're going to play a full schedule. They're going to go undefeated, and they're going to win the national championship this year. We only have one thing that we had to worry about this year. Is our man, Mac 10, Mac Jones.
Yes, sir.
Is he ready to be a leader? We already know he's a player. We already know he put his time in. We already know we have a great offensive line in front of him. We know this. We know the receivers. We know the running backs. We know the defense playing across to give him the ball back. All this we knew. We knew it. It was proven. It was set up for him. The only thing we didn't know was what type of leader was he going to be. Would the players play for him, respect him, and give him all their blood? We did not know that. And I said that. And what happened? We went undefeated, and we won that championship. And Mac 10, Mac Jones, proved that he was a leader. He proved it. Before I go any further, William, you want to comment anything about that 2020 team?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact.
Go for it.
Yes, sir. You're so right there. 2020. That's our last one right here. Can you see it? Can you see my finger?
It is our last one. I don't have to see it. I know it.
We're going to do it again.
On my ass, yes.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Folks, let not your heart be troubled once again. But we're going to do it again and again and again and again. We're going to keep this dynasty going on. Yeah, it's true that this set of sixes not going to happen for a dynasty. But we'll be back in there. Don't just you wait and see. We're going to be back on the mountaintop. Yes, sir. And we're going to look into that promised land. Yes, sir.
I'll give you that. We will be back. I'll give you that.
Yes, sir.
How are we going to be back? Are we going to be another one here, 10 years, another one? I can't answer how we're going to be back, but we will be back. We will win more championships. I know that because we're Alabama.
Yes, sir.
But I cannot. What's griping me is all this friggin' rat poison out here. Let me just throw something out here right now. If you go look on Facebook, you look on YouTube, all these talk, they're going back. Alabama's got good luck. They got 9 starters returning on defense. These people could have left, went to NFL. They could have transferred. We got 9 starters coming back. Well, yeah, we do, but most of them are young. Most of them was backup players last year. Yeah, they got to see some of the field. But we have not seen this team as a unit. We have not seen how they're going to interact with each other. We don't know how this team decided to work out in the offseason. Did they want to be better players? Did that taste of getting our ass whooped, not getting into the playoffs, getting beat by Vanderbilt, getting beat by the worst damn team in SEC, Oklahoma, last year? How does that taste? How does that taste stay in their mouth? That we don't know. We don't know, did they put extra work in? We don't know that burning desire in their heart. We don't know that hot poker still up their ass. We don't know that.
All right.
And until we see it on the field week after week after week, we don't know. We can see names. We can say, oh, goddamn, look at these names. Look at this spirit. Look at this. Oh, God. Oh, we want to champion. No, y'all. We've been here before. We've seen teams don't want to put the work in. We've seen teams that they thought they were better than everybody else and didn't try. William, go ahead, brother. Before I go any further, you go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I'm in the preacher mode tonight. Go ahead, my man.
It goes along that damn rat poison, man. Talk is cheap. Show me, and I'm not from Missouri. I'm from Alabama down there where the damn tide is. But even though I'm living in Iowa, this Iowa might be call me Iowa boy now, but I'm a damn true heart Alabama through and fucking through, buddy. And that's just the facts. But yeah, it's some of that rat poison. You know, I want to see it on the field. Don't give me no talk. I want to see the action. And when I can see that, then I'll say, all right, we back in this here. And we back in the saddle. Let's go. Giddy up and go, daddy. Roll Tide. I'm on this shit.
Okay, no, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, our loss against Tennessee last season. Granted, that's, to me, you can rate that as a good loss because Tennessee was a playoff team. They were great. They had awesome. They had it going on last year. I cannot deny that. But the way we lost in the fourth quarter with our defense not being able to stop nothing, and we got 9 of these people coming back? Come on, y'all. Don't y'all have questions? Really? Is this not friggin' rat poison? We got to find out what these players are about. Don't just sell it in. Don't sell your house on the damn gambling ticket right now because you don't know jack shit yet. I'm telling y'all, this is rat poison. And I feel sorry for Coach DeBoer and this coaching staff having to go through here and trying to drive these young men into being men. When they think they're all, oh, I'm a 5-star, I'm a 4-star, I got money, I got this out of high school, I got it going on. Don't tell me what to do. I know what to do. That's the reason I am me, because I have this. My mom and daddy told me I'm better than you. That's the kind of shit they're dealing with. And I feel sorry for it, y'all. We have it. It's there. But they got to prove something to me. I'm just not going to award them the greatest of all times, the greatest since 2020, until I see it. William, you got anything you want to put on that one?
Yeah, I'm glad you've done that there because today I had to go into work during day shift, and I'm usually during prime shift, I'm from 3 o'clock to 11:30 each night. So I'm part time. So that's what 8.5 hours or something like that. But I take an hour off for break. Anyway, I don't get a full 8 hours every day. Anyway, what I'm saying, that's decidable. Motivational interviewing was the topic of what I had to go through today. And that's all motivating. That's real good to know if you're a 5-star or 4-star, but that's all well. But that's in the past. We're looking toward the future. And the future is, what are you going to do for us? What are you going to do for right here? You know, just because you got them stars don't mean nothing. Hell, we've done shit with damn fucking 3 stars. That just phenomenal. Just blow out, man. Just touch the field and say, I'm going to show the damn coach over there, right over there, that I'm going to show that coach right there that I deserve to be on this first damn string right here. I deserve to be out there the very first fucking play of the damn football game, whatever game it is. And I'm with you. I mean, them damn losses there, it left a bad taste in my mouth there last fucking, and I don't do nothing here, but all I do is, well, I ain't gonna say it because there's probably ladies present, but you know what I'm saying. I go for the ladies. I don't do the men. There you go. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I want to see. I don't want to hear, but I want to see, and I want to see.
What part of a man that left a bad taste in your mouth there, William?
What?
You said man left a bad taste in your mouth.
I don't do nothing about no man. No.
I told you. I was just checking. You said that. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
I didn't know. Just checking. Anyway,
this is just the way we talk. We're just having a good time. We on this shit, by the way. Screwdriver for me. Go ahead.
So be jamming. Good to see y'all in here. Appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. But I mean, and I have to agree with you. 6-0, I have to agree with you totally. Yes, recruiting, Alabama is, and Coach DeBoyer is knocking it out of the park. I will not deny. I will say it right now. Recruiting, I think DeBoyer in his second year is whooping our old greatest of all times, Coach Saban's ass in recruiting. He's kicking butt. Now, 2 different times, keep that in mind, 2 different times, but Coach DeBoyer and his coaching staff is recruiting at a higher level than Coach Saban and his team did on the second year. I'll give you that. Yes, sir. I will give you all that praise. Amen. Oh, let me get on my knees. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let me go back to your damn rat poison one more time. Who are these damn recruits? What are they mindset? Or they got a 5-star desire to work and be better? Do they have a 5-star or 4-star attitude to work and outdo a 5-star? Or are they a 3-star with the attitude, they're blue chip, they're going to outwork everybody out there and be the best they can be for the University of Alabama? That we don't know. That's my point with this rat poison. I have bought in this in the past, and I've got scars on my ass to prove that how wrong I was.
That's right.
We've had the team, we've had the talent, we've had the coaching, we had everything except for the desire of the players. That's what we were missing. And I love Coach Saban. I know he's gone, but his last couple of years, the players were not working out and playing for him. They was not giving him the desire to win that he was giving them as a coach to desire to win. It wasn't even close to even. Coaches giving more than the players were. So now here we are in this new NIL transfer thing, and that's what we're doing today. So, yes, I'm loving. You're right. Yes, he's out recruiting. He's doing a great job. But you don't know till they get out there on the field. You don't know the heart and desire. How that? Let's put it this way: you don't know how they was raised. You don't know how they was raised. So it's Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram. Well, one second. Mark Ingram.
Okay.
Mark Ingram, the first one to win a Heisman Trophy at the University of Alabama, which shocks the hell out of me, but it is true. I've seen many greats come through the University of Alabama. I've watched film of the old before me, and I'm old. Watched before me of players that should have got the Heisman. Mark Ingram was the first. He came from a broken family. His father was in prison at the time he was at the University of Alabama. But he had one of the toughest, strongest, most loving, God-fearing mothers that anybody could ever ask for. And that mother took care of Mark Ingram, kept him on a straight, narrow path. She got all up in his business, knew his capabilities, and let him strive for it. So I'm just saying, it's all about your upbringing, where you want to be. Go ahead, William.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You got a good thing going, and I don't want to get off the topic of what I was going to say.
No, go for it.
But I mean, you talk about the players, but it's not only the players. We had some coaches there that wasn't top notch that they should have been. Well, I can name two right off, and everybody else will agree. Probably you had Tommy Reese, and then we had Pete Golden Dildo, as you call him.
Dildo. There. Yes, Golden Dildo.
I think we had some great players in, but we didn't have the staff. It's either one way or the other. Either we got the staff and not the players, or it's the other way around. And it just hadn't worked out and gelled. And I think that's what's been happening with these past 5 years that we had. I don't know what your view is on it, but that's my view. But we didn't have them gel together. So, I mean, but then you talk about Mark Ingram. He's a phenomenal player, man, and he does some great things there with in the NFL. And Dante Hightower, he wasn't one of those, but he's a damn hell of a damn what number 54 with the Patriots there. Shit, man. He was a damn monster with the Patriots, man. So, yeah, we had some great players. Like I say, look at this T-shirt. You can win one of them. Tune in next week. Roll down Tide.
We'll figure out how we're going to do it. All right, well, let me pop this up real quick. Let me just pop this up real quick, see what everybody thinks about it.
Okay.
This gentleman right here, he's talking about Ty Simpson at Manning's passing camp. This is Barnes on Bama. I mean, actually, I do listen to him quite a bit. He has a good, interested take on Alabama sports. So I got to give it. And right there, it shows his Twitter account, YouTube, Instagram. Shows that. That's the reason I want to put this up there. So y'all know I'm not just trying to talk about somebody. I'm just being honest about it. Because we're right here, Coach. Ty Simpson wows at Manning Passing Academy. Wows. He wows. So here we go. The great Ty Simpson showing out at the Peyton Manning quarterback camp. He's the greatest they've ever been. Everybody's talking about it. All my sources saying Ty Simpson, his release, his judgment, everything. He was the greatest at that damn camp. Where have we heard this before? Y'all think about it. How many of our past quarterbacks for the past 4 years have been going to camp and being called the best that was at camp? They were the best. Jalen Milroe, I'll tell you right now, the one y'all should all remember who I love. I love me some Jalen Milroe. I still think he did not have the right offensive coordinator for him. That's just me. That's a story for another day. But still, during the offseason at this time, we were hearing his deep throw was dead on. Everything was great. His eye-hand coordination is the greatest in the world. Good God, how great. There ain't nobody going to be able to stop this man. Alabama's unstoppable next year with Jalen Milroe. Y'all remember that? Bryce Young. Y'all remember? Great. most accurate. There's nobody's ever thrown the ball as good as he is. Nobody. He is the greatest of all. He's the great. At this time, it was nobody stopping Alabama. We're winning. Next chip, write it down. They got it. They got it. What they forgot to mention to everybody, you got to have a fucking offensive line blocking for these quarterbacks if they're going to have any time to do anything. I don't give a damn how great you are.
Yep.
If you don't have the damn offensive line to protect your ass like we had in 2020 with Mac Jones, you ain't shit. It means nothing. Ask Bryce Young what happened to him when he went to pro his first year. He goes to a team with no offensive line, and they nearly killed the man. Beat him all to hell and back. While he was at Alabama, he was running for his life. He was making miracle throws. He was barely escaping. So come on, y'all. Come on, really? That's why I said rat fucking poison. Tell me all this about how good Ty Simpson did at a damn Peyton Manning cap. Go ahead, William. Talk about that. Go ahead.
I'm fucking with you 100%. You know, if you just go from one situation to you're going to have the same exact situation with wherever you go, what good is that? You know, if you got somebody that's got a good line there that you're going to have confidence in, that's going to be able to give you time to do what you need to do. That's what Milroe's problem was. He didn't have the line to help with him, you know. And he didn't have no time, or it could be this other way, and I've seen this here too, that he couldn't get the damn ball off fast enough, you know, to where he needed to throw. And I've seen this in him, you know, and I know there's Milroe lovers here. I love him. He's a good kid, but to me, he just wasn't fast enough, you know. He couldn't make quicker decisions, and he only looked one way. You know, he looked over here, and there's a guy open way over here, wide open. And they even said that in the commentary, you know, on the damn whatever channel he's on. Well, look at here. He's wide open, man. And it might have been the line breakdown. You know, who knows? That broke down and couldn't get it out. We had problems with Proctor, you know. People was getting around him, you know. And we got to have the line to be able to protect our quarterback. You know, but we also need a quarterback that is quick on his feet and got good eye perception just on the damn field. You know, be looking like this. Okay, who's this one right here? He's going to get on open, and I'm going to throw the ball to him. But do like Tua did in the damn 2nd and 26 there and say, look here, I'm going to look this way here. Over here, whoosh. There it is, buddy. Woo! Touchdown, Alabama! Which I'm going to miss Eli Gold. I love the man. I wish it kept him. My view, go ahead.
Milroe did the same thing against Georgia. Did the exact same thing. The tombstone in the corner that beat Georgia.
Yep.
Or was
That's
that
right.
Auburn? Was it Auburn? Might have been Auburn. It was Auburn. He did the tombstone on. Anyway, just saying, Milroe did the exact same thing.
31,
but,
yeah.
But with that being said, let me throw you some more out here. I know everybody's on it. I appreciate everybody's opinion. I know everybody is high on this season, and you should be. Don't get me wrong. You look at us on paper. You look at everything there. You can't be nothing but excited for this season, where it's going to go, and look forward to seeing growth, looking for improvement. But if you just going into this season thinking, oh, we got it, it's on, you're going to be let down because you don't know the mindset of these players. You're looking at, are we in the right direction? Are we moving in the right direction? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But let me keep going because there's a couple more rat poisons I got to throw up in here. I mean, it's like, I don't know if y'all listen to SEC Unfiltered or not. They do a good show also. If you get opportunity, please look them up and subscribe to them. They do a great show. They said this will be the best Alabama offense since Mac Jones. They said that this Bama team will be number one in every category in offense. They're out there throwing it out there. Alabama's going to be, just because we got Grubbs back, we got Grubb, Coach DeBoer's right-hand man. We got Coach Grubb here, that we're going to be number one in everything. Number one in everything. What do you think, William? Go ahead and let them tell them about it while I go mix me another one, sir.
Please. I know the opportunity to speak on that. Yes, I hope it's not rat poison. You want to think the best of everything, and is it rat poison what they're saying? I'm gonna give you my percentage on whether it is. That the first number is going to be whether it's rat poison, and the bottom number is whether I believe it isn't. So I'm going to probably say the rat poison 89, and is there. So yeah, I mean, because until we actually see it on the field, how are we going to really know this here? You can build up anything. That's what I'm saying. Like I say, we had that class today, motivational interviewing, and you want to motivate, and I think it's more to us because our job is in jeopardy with this Doge shit there. But that's beside the point. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it's good to be motivated and say, hey, yeah, this is a good team. Rat poison, as you said it here. That's a coincidence, by the way. Coinky dinky, they say. But yeah, it's rat poison. I mean, whenever you come to reality is whenever you take that first kickoff of the season. That's where everything comes together in a motion that we'll know what this thing's going to be about, And I don't know how hard they work. Has anybody seen practice? I don't know. Do they even televise the practices? I don't know. Don't care. I'd rather not. Don't give me the practice. I want to see them in the live and what they really want to do against somebody else, because practice is against your own man, and you're going to be more cautious, I think. And that's why I think we need to have some practices, maybe early on, maybe start earlier in August there, because of what I think the first games are usually August 28th or when they start, something like that, 27th. Whenever some of these teams do that, I think we should go against like a UAH or maybe a Birmingham Southern or some, or whatever, Jacksonville State. I think we ought to have a game like that to start off. We got the pros that does the damn preseason shit. Why don't we do that 1 or 2 games just to see, well, damn, this team might be something else, of a lesser of a challenge. Let's just say it that way. And of course, you got your first team, which everybody always says, your first teams on any team usually is a kind of a cupcake, that we're going to win. Yeah, but how bad? That's what I look at it and say, okay, well, we should have beat them a whole lot more than that, or damn, we blow them fuckers out of damn water, man. Damn. So we ought to do that. But I'm not in control of that. So go ahead, brother. I'm on this shit. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I got you. I want to go to this next little clip right here.
Okay.
Another great show. I mean, right before I leave, the SEC Unfiltered also said that Alabama will go undefeated going into the SEC championship game. They did. They are putting that out there. They are saying that. But anyway, with that being said, something I've got that's eating at my heart. It's just eating at me. I got to bring up and Cover Crimson kind of covered a little bit. And we're going to talk about it. Let me pop this up here right quick. Cover Crimson with Mick and Clint Lamb. Right down here at the bottom, if y'all look at it, it says, should Alabama fans be worried about Caden Proctor? William, what do you think, sir? Should we be worried about it? Outside tackle, just like he was last year, just like he had Milrow running for his friggin' life because he couldn't block a damn thing. So what do you think he's going to do this year?
Me personally,
Nope. Be honest, bro. That's why we're here. We ain't making no money here. We just a couple of old drunks talking our shit about Alabama. That's all we're doing.
Okay. Well, I mean, to be honest, and you said it. You know, he couldn't do anything when he came back, and you know, you would want to see some improvement. If somebody comes back and say this is a place I want to be, well, where's the improvement? I mean, was it with the coaching staff, as I said before? Was it part of that? Is it still ongoing? I hope we don't have that same problem. I hope not, because, you know, we might be in some problems if it is. But if it's the coaching staff, but it might be an individual's thing. Like I think that's what you're trying to say. It could be just him. But he ought to be able to be able to block somebody, you know, keep him from coming in. Or is that a weight problem? I don't know. Is he underweight? I don't know. He looked like pretty healthy dude to me. He just couldn't get the job done, and that's what we need, you know. And I don't know. Maybe the offensive line coach ought to look at that and say, hey, you know, let's just try somebody else, you know, for a game or two, for even a damn play or two, you know, just try them out for a play and see if they're any better, you know, and say, hey, Caden, you need to really work on some stuff, and we'll do that more in our practices coming up, and you need to work on that. And if I see improvement, I may put you back in or not, you know, but it depends on that. And I say, because we want to get rid of that goddamn transfer portal bullshit, and we want to keep some good players, but if you're not going to do anything, then you need to go. I don't know. I'm still fucked up on that damn fucking transfer portal shit. You know, it can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. That's me. Because I'm on this damn vodka tonight. 40 proof or whatever it is. 40% by volume. There you go. So I'm on this shit.
All right, roll tide. Well, Eddie Blackburn brings up a good question. I'm going to let you go first. It says, Spencer and Rev, what do you honestly think will be the hardest game for Bama this year? He's just curious if you have time to answer. Jeff, Eddie, anybody got something? If I catch it, we will always stop the show to answer. You might not like what we have to say. We might not even know what the hell we're saying, but we're going to answer the question. Go ahead, William. What do you think is going to be the hardest game for Alabama this year?
Okay. I see where everybody's going. Most of them are saying that it's Auburn, and I don't give a shit about Auburn or Voodoo, and I think that's where we're playing this year. And Jordan Jordan Hairless, fucking down Voodoo, fucking down Laura, whatever her fucked up name is, Voodoo shit. I don't care if we got the right quarterback. Voodoo ain't gonna mean a damn shit. If we got the right team, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking. Anyway, what I'm saying. But yeah, it ain't gonna matter if we got everything in the team to jail.
Me cry.
But now the hardest one, you know, I don't have a schedule in front of me. Jogga, we're going to play there in their field over there. But from what I understand, we've always won there. So we've always done that. So, you know, that would be probably a tough one. You know, we've had some bouts with Tennessee, but as I say, we've had some problems with our team then. So it could be any one of them three, in my view. But the hardest one, I mean, Josh Heupel has done some damn amazing things there with Tennessee, but we beat them here. What, the past 2 or 3 years, or 2 years, wasn't it? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that could be a hard one. Which one out of those three? I We're going to Voodoo Stadium, and I see that. I do. But and we had problems with the quarterback too, and the line myself. I'm not just going to say him. Both of them together. This year, don't really know. It's a new coach, new all shit. You get me stuttering, man. I don't. Let's go, Jogga. Because I think Kirby Smart does a phenomenal job with the players that he's got. But we're going to Athens. We beat them, pretty much the same there. Auburn, if you look at our record against theirs in the Iron Bowl, it's been kind of iffy either way. If you'll Google it and look at it and do that after I get done talking, then you'll see it's been kind of iffy on there. So, but Kirby Smart does a good job. They really ain't got a good coach down in Auburn, so I'm gonna go with Jogga. That's my view. Take it or leave it. I'm probably wrong. I have been in the past. I'm probably wrong now. Go ahead. Roll down.
No, I understand. It's actually a great question. The Alabama fan in me said they ain't no problem out there. That just ain't one. We're taking care of all of them. That's the Alabama in me. But the realist in me, looking at the schedule, looking at everything coming up, it's going to be Texas. I think Texas is going to be our hardest game. I really do. And and South Carolina making us Alabama their homecoming game. Lord have mercy. Only thing I can tell y'all, they're going to be a bunch of little elephants born in South Carolina, because Alabama will be at the big dance. Alabama's big trunk is going to be waving all over that South Carolina candy down there. I'm just saying. There ain't no guarantee they're all going to get on the bus, if you know what I mean. Just say. All right. With that, all right. Now that being said, I hope I answered your question. I hope we answered your question. William thinks Georgia. I think Texas. That's just us. All right. Now back to cover cream. Oh, I missed it. Good Lord. How did I do that? Icebox, welcome to the show, sir. Glad you're up in here, brother. Good to see you up in here. Hey, if you want one of them shirts that William's got on, you got to let him know now. Because you only got one. You got to let him know. Anyway, with that being said, covered Crimson talking about Jaden Proctor. Me personally, tell you what.
Jaden Proctor.
Jaden. Mr. Proctor.
Caden Proctor.
Look right here. Oh, look at this old man right here. Look at me. Ex-military, ex-farmer, ex-hillbilly. Just look at me. A man that knows hard work. The man that knows how to abuse himself that's not going to live too many more years. Let's put it there. I'm just saying. Look at me, brother. Quit faking it. Quit. What did you do? Your first year, you're a 5-star lineman. You come all up in here. You come up all in this, and you was all excited. And you did. You put on a good show your first year. We saw your growth potential your first year. You wasn't all that a bag of chips, no. But we saw what the product was. We knew what you could be if you put the work in. It was there. You had everything that it takes to be one of the greatest offensive linemen in the NFL. You got it. The only thing we didn't know, did you have the want to? The want to is when you want to be better than what you are right now. Not I want to not work out. It's fucking hot in the summer. I don't want to work out. I need not do that. I'm a big man. I am here. Ooh, I am Hulk. I'm it. Nobody can stop me. Nobody. Why do I want to go out there, run around with these guys and run these sprints and sweat my ass off? Why do I want to do this? So what do you do your second year? Your second year. I'm going to transfer, I think it's Iowa. I'm going to transfer up there. Coach Saban's gone. I'm going to transfer up there. And I ain't even going to dress out for any spring training. I don't care what their coaches, offensive line coaches, can teach me. I don't care. I don't care what their strength and conditioning coaches and staff can help me become. I don't give a shit. I'm going to sit in my apartment. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to walk around like a big man. Don't give it down. Don't give it down. I don't need to work out. I know it all already. So what do? You take their money and you come back to Alabama. What did you do when you come back to Alabama? Not a goddamn thing, because you wasn't ready. Your body wasn't ready for the damn push of the SEC. So what do? You get hurt again. Well, duh, because you wasn't ready. Just because you're big as a fucking mountain don't mean you all that in a bag of fucking chips. These damn defensive linemen running around you like you wasn't nothing. By the time you took your first step, our quarterback was getting sacked. They're trying to do a running play behind you, and you can't even get out of your damn stance before the linebacker is tackling our running back in the backfield over your ass. Because you don't want to work out. That tells me, as a person who evaluates, trains employees, that one of two things. You're either looking for the easiest way out to get a paycheck, or you're fucking lazy. One or the other, Mr. Proctor. That's coming from me, Spencer Reevely, not BAMA Sports. That's coming from me. You need to get your damn head right, brother. Yeah, you're a big man. You're a mountain. You're everything. You came out of high school as a 5-star lineman. You got everything it takes to be in the pros making top-notch money, except for the want to, the desire, the proven effort. You haven't done it, sir. You're in your third year. This is your third fucking year in college. And you've only made it through one spring. You missed 2 springs of being taught, being trimmed down, being just, dude, you can't quit. You cannot go to work, bypass workouts, and think you're going to make all the money. Think you're going to get the bonuses. You need to get your fucking head straight, Mr. Proctor. And I hope your father and mother gets all up in your ass and let you know real quick, just because you're a big man don't mean you're going to get all of that. Because with people running around you and our team's losing because of what you're doing, ain't nobody going to want you, son. You have the opportunity right now to be the best offensive lineman ever out of the University of Alabama. Ever. But you have not proved it to me. That's what I'm saying. Rat fucking poison. It don't make a damn how good our people are. If you, Mr. Proctor, wants to lay off and not block, you can't get off and do your thing. Your person that's up ahead of you is going to shut us down. You're the one person. Well, no, all the offensive line can, but you yourself, 3 years. You should be the best that you can be. If this is the best you can be, please just fucking leave. Be a used car salesman. Do fucking something else. Because the only thing you're going to do is hurt my University of Alabama. And that is coming from Spencer Reevely. You want to say anything, William, before I go further? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was going to try to look that up from Revenge of the Nerves, but that's all right. Y'all
Go
probably
for
know
it.
why I'm looking up. But yeah, whenever you was a baby, okay, you was in that crib there, and you know your mom and dad looked at you and said, "He's gonna make something right here." But then the coach on that movie says, "But you got your asses kicked by a bunch of nerds, goddamn nerds. You don't need to do that, you know." But you want to do something, you get out there and do it, and you make it happen. You know, you don't let them get to these damn quarterbacks. The hell if you're gonna get past me, you know, I don't care if I might be, and you might be 300 pounds, and I'm fucking damn over here 250. You ain't getting by me, motherfucker. You just guarantee you that. You think you're gonna get me? But he didn't. Like you said, he was letting them come back there and get across the line of scrimmage and get right to their quarterback. What the hell? What the fuck, man? You got to do better than that shit, you know. And you haven't proved it. You haven't shown it. Prove to me, you know, that you're worth the money that we spent to come and get you, come back, or if we even did. But you went to damn Iowa thinking it was better to come up here to the state I'm in right now, you know, that I'm going to go to there, you know, because they might be offering just a little bit more. Well, you don't follow the goddamn money. You follow the damn fucking pride of a university and say, I want to play for them. I want to be the best that I can be. And that's why I'm going back to there. That's what it's all about in a nutshell. I'm on this shit. Go ahead. I'm feeling good. Go ahead.
Speaking about a nut, and there ain't a man out there don't like getting a nut. But speaking about a nut, let's talk about a great man with a big set of them, Mr. Ryan Grubbs. Let's go ahead and talk about him real quick. I am so pleased and happy that he came back to join a head coach who believed in him, and as his interviews that he stated was very helpful in him becoming who he is today. But I'm going to put this little picture up here right quick. Ryan Grubb, he went on a great interview on Tide 100.9 FM, and he actually did a great interview there. And I want to talk a little bit about it, if y'all don't mind. Coach Grubb, he wants to play offense aggressively. He wants to be aggressive. I love that thought. I love that mindset. I mean, William, do you like that mindset? Do you think he needs to be laid back? Do you like him want to be aggressive? What do you think, sir?
Aggressive. I like that whenever Coach DeBoer was out there and he was down fussing at the goddamn referees and shit about plays. And I love that. I want a damn coach to be involved in that too. You know, I know you're talking about one of the coordinators there, but yes, I love seeing that. You know, and that's what we've been missing for a little while there. You know, right. Coach Saban never did do a whole lot of that, but he was always on his staff or a player or whatever came off the field. And I never did see a whole lot about that on the referees themselves. You know, maybe he did because I'm on that shit, but maybe he did. But I seen more of on the sideline that they showed anyway, the camera pan to getting on the damn, what was it, against OPS, you know, that damn defensive guy. He was all over him. They made sure they made that fucking damn, the guy that's over there at OPS now, the defensive coordinator. I don't know. But anyway, he you know, but I seen this here, damn fucking, our quarterback shit. I'm on this shit. our coach, now head coach, getting on to the damn referee and saying, what the fuck was that guy goddamn call me? And it might have been that one there in Oklahoma there, that 35 or whatever that shit was. I don't know. But I don't know. But I like that. And I want to see that from our coaches. And, you know, if the damn referee calls it and it's a bad call, get on his ass, you know. But if one of our damn coordinators makes a bad call, I want to see Coach DeBoer say, get on his ass, man. What the fuck was that call? You know, what was that? Oh, yeah, I want to see this right here. And I don't want to see the rat poison as this is titled. I don't want to see none of that. Them, we're sugarcoating shit there. Well, we got the best team it is out there, and we're going to number. I don't want to hear no number one shit. I want to hear like fourth or fifth. I want to hear that, but it ain't going to happen because we're not there. But I want to see that this fucking year from the team. I want to see them look at that. Well, whatever position we're at now, and I think that's rat poison too, because they put us at number one. I think we're not rat fucking poison. What we're talking about tonight, we're not number one. So get that out of your head. There, we went way back there because of what we had, you know. And it's going to be a different year this year. I'm with you, Steven. We're going to put the hurt on some people. We're going to come out there and smash heads. And that might be rat poison from this old boy, but I believe that. We can do that if we want to. Yeah, as a team, we can do that as a team. You know, we can't do it individually because, you know, individualism is just that. It's only one person. But when you got a team coming together and gelling, we can make fucking damn history. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. And for everybody, just so y'all know, we do apologize. We are going to go over, we're definitely going over our hour tonight, but we missed last week, so fucking deal with it. That's all I can say. But anyway, let me break this down a little bit more. Ryan Grubb, his interview on Tide 100.9 FM, he also said, right after he made that comment, that he wants to be aggressive on offense. He won't be aggressive on his calling. He came right back with his very next words was, we have to control the line of scrimmage. For everything that he wants to do, for everything, balance offense, running the ball, passing the ball, everything he wants to do starts with the offensive line. And we don't know if we got that yet, y'all. We don't know. That's your fucking rat poison. We don't know. 2020, we knew we had a badass returning offensive line. We knew it. It was there. They were proven. We knew it. Well, as Coach Ryan Grubb, our offensive coordinator, said, we have to control the line of scrimmage. So that tells me he still has a doubt in his mind about our offensive line, or he would have said, when we control the offensive line, we will be aggressive. No, he didn't say that. He says, I want to call an aggressive offensive game, but we have to control the line of scrimmage, which means Mr. Rat Poison out there, he has doubts if we can. Keep that in mind, people. Keep that in mind before y'all get all built up. You little wee-wees get hard. Y'all start squirting that shit all over the walls. It starts with the offensive line. That's where it starts. And we do not have a proven offensive line at this time at all. We thought we had one last year. See what happens. We didn't even make the playoffs. We thought we had a great offensive line the year before. What happened? We thought we had the best offensive line in the world the year before that. What happened? Our offensive coordinator, Ryan Grubb, right now, this time, is saying we have to control the line of scrimmage. He's telling his offensive line they ain't ready yet. Also, our coach Ryan Grubb said it's Ty Simpson's job to lose. Got a lot of praise for Ty Simpson. I've got no problem with that. And for him making it understood that it's his job to lose, that's actually a great thing. That's a big positive. He did not name him the starter. He did not say, no matter what you do in the fall season, you've got the job. He's just saying right now it's your job to lose. So if you want to continue working hard, keep film studying, keep learning, it's your job. It's yours. But if you want to slack off and not do nothing, you're going to lose your job. So I cannot deny that. I enjoyed that. Also, Coach said that he is impressed with the mindset of the locker room. To me, Spencer Reeves, that's the number one thing to me. For a coach coming in, his first year here, now, yeah, he was here and he ran off to Seattle. But anyway, his first year full here, and he's seeing all these transfers coming in, these 5 stars, 4 stars. He's seeing the preseason, everybody's workout. When he says he's impressed with the mindset of the locker room, that means that's telling me that there's no superstars. Everybody is equal, and everybody's buying into the Alabama process and way of thinking. So that's impressive to me. I like that comment from him. It meant a lot to me. The way I took it meant a lot. Also, I will have to say this before I turn it over to you, Will. We'll have to say this, that Coach also said, Coach Ryan Grubb said that he is very impressed with our defensive backfield against his receivers. That he constantly has to game plan just for practices because his receivers are having to work very hard, and it is best, I guess you call it steel sharpens steel, iron sharpens iron. I don't know, but basically he was bragging on how great our defensive backfield is, which is making his receivers better because they cannot slack off or they're going to look like idiots. That is very positive to me. What do you think, William?
Now, sounds very, very, very intriguing that you're saying this here. I hope what he's doing is not trying to feed the fans, like us, me and you and everybody in the chat and all, the rat poison, getting us to believe that we're all set and ready to go, as you said, But it sounds great. Is it rat poison? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody in the chat knows. Besides Jeff, he knows what he's saying, I guess. But kudos to you. He might do more studying than I do or you, but I'm just saying, hey, I hope it's true. I hope right here that it's true what he's saying. And is it motivation, like for today's topic for me anyway? But yes, rat poison is out there, and we got to be careful of what we take a bite, And to a rat, you see a piece of cheese, and if it's got rat poison, it could be mixed in so well that you can't see it. It could be all covered up, and that cheese could be covering that rat poison, and then when they take a bite, they're gone. They're dead. What I'm saying? They could be looking good on the outside, but inside's where the poison is, and you got to look at that. And that's what we're saying. But for what you've told me, from what from these interviews and stuff, is that just trying to calm the media down and hate, just get off my back and shit? I hope that's what it is. Just get off my back. I told you enough. If you want anything further, just wait and see till the damn season starts. And I hope that's the way it's going to be. You just wait and see that it's going to happen. But don't worry about it. We got this under control. And I hope we got the team there that can be just exactly as you said. I hope it is. But we'll see whenever we get that first snap and that first kickoff, and however it's going to go. and we'll see then how it is. So, I don't want to ramble on, but that's what I feel like I'm doing. Go ahead. I'm on this shit. I'm feeling good.
All right, no big deal. All right, well, real quick. I have to agree with you to a point, brother, on our offensive coordinator coach, Ryan Groves. I am very pleased he's here. I'm excited to see where he takes this team. But now let's go with the rat poison part of this.
Okay.
That I have a problem with. Because I listened to that whole interview 3 times that he was on Tide Talk 100.9. And I was very impressed. He was real. I was listening to his tone of voice, his mannerisms, everything there. If I was interviewing to hire this gentleman, I'd have hired him on spot. But I also would have known this when I hired him. He's very passionate about what he does. He wants to be the best at what he does. And he's not going to be happy where he's at. He's always going to have a drive to be somewhere he ain't. That he has a vision in his head where his top should be. And he's always going to reach that. It might not be everybody else's top around him, but it's going to be his top that he wants to be at. So here's the negative part of that is we will have no idea at Alabama when this man decides to leave. When he accepts something else, another job, head coach, whatever, another job besides the University of Alabama. Hell, this man, the way he's driven, he could leave in the middle of the season. That's my problem I have, Mr. Grubb, which is actually a good problem. We have one of the greatest minds, a very driven offensive coordinator running our offense this year, if he stays. I hope he at least plays out the year, at least, because this is going to be a year-to-year thing. I know they said this about Nick Saban when he came, but Nick Saban was different. He's already proven it in college. He went to NFL, and he found real quick he didn't like that shit at all. He was a teacher. He wanted to mold players to be a better people. He wanted to make millionaires out of your common player. He wanted to be the father figure, which you can't be in the NFL. So he already knew where he wanted to be. He already made that decision, him and Miss Terry, what they wanted. We were just lucky he chose Alabama. But he was older than our offensive coordinator. So, yeah, that's my little point of this little, hold up now, not so fast, my friend. Little rat poison going on. Let's be proud. Let's be happy with everything going on at Alabama right now. But right now, to me, it is kind of a mirror image, except for the experience of the 2020 team. Because we have a lot more questions besides, will our quarterback be a leader? I'm sorry, I think Ty Simpson will be a leader. It's just, we don't know what kind of offensive line we're going to have. It starts there. We're going to have a good defense? I feel we are. Do we have depth? Yes, we do. We have everything there is on paper to be an undefeated champion team. We have it. But there's so many what ifs, what the hell, rat poison out there. We don't even know the mindset of most of the players coming in. How are they going to gel that there's no way we can get so excited about this that it's a done deal? That's just my point. Give me your last words there, William, before we get up out of here. I do apologize to everybody. We went a little over tonight.
Yep. Hey, overtime is what can decide the game, brother. And we're going to try to decide that here. I'm going to try not to be long-winded. But, yes, I agree with you. we've got some questions and we need some answers on, and we're not going to see that until time. And hopefully that everything's going to gel together, and we're going to have that team that we've always expected from Alabama, but it's not always happened. But we're going to see what we can do with that. You know, you mentioned Ty Simpson. Is he going to be the quarterback from day one? That's yet to be seen by us as a fan group. You know, we don't know that. You know, he may be the one. He might be the one that's impressed the damn staff. And if that be the case, then okay. If not, then, you know, we'll find that out too. But I'm anxious for this season here, for it to get going there, to see how our offensive line is supposed to do and supposed to gel, that which they haven't. They've slacked, and thus you got from 2020 on to now that we haven't won one. So I'm interested to see how all that's going to come about. You know, but we supposed to have phenomenal defense from what you said and what other people said. So we're going to see if they are or not. And I want some damn smash mouthing. Get in your face here. You ain't getting by me here. And I'm coming after your goddamn quarterback on the defensive side. And he's going to fucking hit the damn dirt and be chewing on fucking grass or turf, whatever it is down there. He's going to be chewing on it because we're going to make sure we get to him. And I want to see that there. And I'm expecting that this year. I've expected that in the past 5 years. That's just what I am. I'm Alabama through and through. If you don't like it, you can kiss my fucking ass in a damn brown eye if you want to see it that back there. You can kiss it and lick it if you want to. I don't know. I might get a thrill. I don't know. But whatever. Don't care. But I'm saying our team is the team to beat, and we need to get back to that mentality. And until then, I'm going to keep going for the Alabama. And it don't matter what. I don't give a piss about anything but the Tide. Go ahead. Roll damn Tide.
Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. But before I get up out of here, I want to say this real quick. I know people upset about me bringing up rat poison, but I just want all of our family to understand that don't buy into everything. We've done it before. It didn't work. I mean, correct. You can go out there and buy the advertising, say it's the greatest toilet paper in the world. It's 3-ply. It's everything. Well, you go buy it, roll of it, you wrap it around your hand, you wipe your ass, you come back with shit on your finger. Well, that toilet paper ain't worth a damn. I'm tired of getting shit on my fucking fingers with Alabama.
Good point.
Tired of it. We have the talent. Is a talent willing to buy in to the process, to the University of Alabama, and put the work in? We don't know that. So that's what we have to learn. Everything is looking good right now. I have to say, everything on paper is looking good. But you got to hold back and go, ooh, we need to see. We need proof. And like Icebox said, our first proof comes against Florida State. They already run their damn mouths because they don't even respect us. Hell, well, they win 2 games last year. 2 games? That's all they won all last year. And they're coming up. We're playing Alabama off to get going. They ain't shit. They're disrespecting us that bad that they don't even respect us on the first game, and they only won 2 all last season. Come on, we need to get real about where we at as Alabama fans. Just saying. All right. At this time. Hey, AT, good to see you, brother. I'm sorry, I just saw you pop up in here. AT, good to see you, brother. But at this time, we need to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody hanging around with us. Thank you so much. But this time, we're going to get out with a mighty Bear Bryant.
We love
You've got to be better in all 3 areas of life, which, of course, are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why,